Welcome, Joslyn Center Facebook Live fans. My name is Jack Newby. I'm Executive Director at the Joslyn Center here in Palm Desert. This is our Interview Friday show. We have a great interview this morning. And before we get into that, I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening right here on site at the Joslyn Center. Lots of programs and activities coming up. So just to let you know, our Joslyn Fitness Center, which is gym quality equipment, that is now extended hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 3. And you can call our wellness center, talk to Alex at 760-340-3220. And he's at extension 117, and you can make a reservation there. And also, if you're not familiar with the equipment, we have videos that tell you how to use the equipment. Also coming up is our very popular Brain Boot Camp. That's coming up on March 21st and 28th. And that was developed by the UCLA Longevity Center. And it talks about brain health, ways to boost your memory, learn how to remember names and faces. So there are lots of great information in there. It's a fun course, and those courses fill up very quickly, and pre-registration is required. So please talk to Alex, again, 760-340-3220, extension 117. And also we have, if you're having some trouble with family or with finances or with relationships, have anxiety or stress, those things that keep you awake at night, we have our problem-solving strategies, and that's a one-on-one session with a counselor, and can help you learn the skills to get through that and find out that you have the strength within yourself to solve your problems and challenges and move forward. And so that's problem-solving strategies. And again, that's through our wellness center at 340-3220, extension 117. Some great things coming up. Our fundraiser, Joslyn in Bloom, is coming up on Thursday, April 13th from 11 to 1. And that is a runway fashion show at the Agua Caliente Casino and Resort in Rancho Mirage. And the fashion show is put on by Susan Stein, who is well known for Fashion Week El Paseo. So some great fashions will be shown from community members, showing off those fashions and walking the runway. It's a really fun event. Again, that's Thursday, April 13th, from 11 to 1. And we're very happy to again have our presenting sponsor for that event as the Allen Foundation. And finally, something coming up this next week that's very fun if you're a resident of Palm Desert. We have Coffee with the Mayor, and that will be Tuesday, March 7th, 2 to 4 p.m. So we'll have tea available as well and some snacks, and casual conversation with Palm Desert Mayor Kathleen Kelly. So that's just a drop in our lobby. And if you have questions about the Mayor Palm Desert, Coffee with the Mayor, Tuesday, March 7th, 2 to 4. So now we want to get to our interview this morning, and we're very happy to welcome Mary Kay Mahoney with Bella Villaggio. Good morning, Mary Kay. How are you?
Good morning, Jack. I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm good this morning.
Good.
So tell me a little bit first about you. What's your background and what brought you to Bella Villaggio?
Sure. So I've always had a really deep passion for working with older adults. So I got a degree in gerontology, and then right away I went into this field of helping seniors and their families moving into communities such as independent communities, assisted living, and memory care. I did that in Canada for 11 years. And then my husband was sick of the cold, so we're here permanently, and I've been at Bella Villaggio for 2.
So how do you enjoy our hot summers?
Well, if you're a Canadian, I think that they don't even know that it's hot. They're just in the pool all the time. I'm native California, so I'm used to it. I love the desert, so I'm happy with whatever weather.
Well, welcome back. So
Thank
tell
you.
us a little bit about Bella Villaggio. Is it assisted living? Is it independent living? What are the services offered there?
Sure. So I think Bella Villaggio, really, you can look at it as pretty much being all inclusive. So we have a large portion of independent living. We also have assisted living, and then we have a separate neighborhood that's memory care.
Well, that sounds like a great place if someone wants to start out and then as they age or may need more care or they need to have memory care, that instead of moving to different places, they can just be within that same community.
That's right. It's tough enough making a move as an older adult because you've accumulated years of keepsakes and may have lived in your home for many, many years. So it's hard when they have to have a lot of courage to go through that and purge and move into a smaller space. But people do it, and they wind up so much happier and fulfilled when it's complete.
I can certainly through personal experience, tell you when my mom was getting older and we were trying to downsize and find her someplace to go, she just could not do it. She just, where will my sofa go? Where will my piano go? Unfortunately she passed fairly quickly and my sister was able to stay with her in the home, but I certainly can identify with that. How do you help people through that process?
Sure. So it isn't a quick solution, and we are not here to sell anything. What we do is we educate the people that come in and show them what it looks like and answer all their questions. And they've been making smart decisions all their lives. They know when it's time, really. We just kind of help them unpack their thoughts and their feelings around that and talk about that. And most of the time, I'll do whatever I can. If they want to stay in their home, we'll do whatever we can to help them do that. But most of the time when you have that conversation, it's almost like they'll come back to me with why they can't stay. Why? And a lot of it does boil down to loneliness. People need to be around people, and people need to be around their peers. And that's one of the beautiful things communities like this do.
So you mentioned that Bella Villaggio was all inclusive. So does that include meals and what all is included in that all inclusive
Sure.
phrase?
Sure. Well, you'll laugh because even cocktails are included. But
I'm there.
So we want our model really is to open more doors than what they had open when they were living at home. So, if they went to McCallum Theater and they no longer drive anymore, we provide transportation, or we provide plenty of entertainment here. But mostly it's we encourage people to be social and come out and participate. Now, we can't change people that really have always been introverts, and that's who they are. We don't want to change people from who they are. It's just we want to enhance their lifestyle and add to it if possible. And that entails 3 meals a day in a restaurant style dining. There's probably about 25 choices. So we don't limit their choices in any way. As I said, cocktails, many activities. We have a driver and cars that transport them to and from doctor's appointments. We provide, if somebody is non-denominational, we provide those church services. If someone's Catholic, we provide a Catholic mass on Sunday. A rabbi comes in. So we really try and address the community and the people by individual needs and who they are physically, who they are mentally, and who they are spiritually.
So tell me a little bit about some of the activities that you offer there on site, because you are correct. As people get older, engaging in those activities, staying active is probably the most important thing they can do to prevent some of the more adverse effects of aging.
Sure. But I'm sure, as you know as well, working for the Joslyn Center, that first I can say 90 years old does not look like 90 even 10 years ago. People are taking much better care of themselves. So the activities do look a little bit different. We have people that go out and we take them golfing 9 holes. There are people that love to go to the casino. There's people that come in and they start dating. So the activity calendar looks a little bit different, but we do still have we have bingo, we've got cards, we probably have every card game that you could ever imagine, including poker, and then mahjong and rummy cube. Or maybe people don't like to participate that way. Maybe they're book readers. We've got a book club. And again, maybe they just like to watch TV in their apartment, but they do have the peace of mind and their family that if that person should need something, or if somebody fell, that service and help is available immediately.
And so what kind of, if someone needs an extra level of service and care, what kind of services do you provide there?
It mostly is, it can be highly tailored and personalized. Like we have somebody here that really doesn't need a lot of care, but they do need dog services. So we wrap that into a small care plan for them, where a caregiver comes and they'll take the dog 3 or 4 times a day to potty and for walks. But then you have the traditional, which would be medication management, all types of shower assist. So sometimes people are dizzy and they might just need someone standing outside the bathroom. And sometimes people need extra assistance when it comes to showers. But one of the things I think that sets us apart a little bit too is that what's really important is that for people to move it or they're going to lose it. And so we have somebody dedicated to seniors that's a prime fit instructor. He's worked for Eisenhower Hospital. He's worked for other communities before. And all he does all day long is either work one-on-one with residents or do 3 or 4 classes a day to help people keep moving and to stay active. That's the key. But if something happens, we can also address that and assist.
Well, that keeping active is so very important. So tell me, where are you located, and how would people get in touch with you?
Sure. So we're located in Palm Desert. We are on the corner of Portola and Country Club. Our address is 40235 Portola. Our phone number is 760-607-5200. And I work with a team, myself, Mary Kay. I work with Jessica Moreno and Susan McCormick.
So if someone wanted, could people just drop by to see you, or should they call and make an appointment?
So it's always best to make an appointment, just so that we can have a few questions answered about background and what they're looking for. If we can't help them, we have the resources to be able to direct them to who can. So it's always helpful. And besides that, we always encourage people to stay and have a really nice lunch and look at the people that live here. Because most people that are looking, they want to be around people that have common interests and likes. So, but you know, walking in is fine also. We do run, we are pretty booked. Right now, we're currently at 100% occupancy. So, we would love an appointment, but we would always be more than happy to help you if you walked in.
And tell me a little bit about, you said you're 100% occupied. Tell me a little bit about the living arrangements, the units that you have available or that people could look at.
Sure. So we have anywhere from we have studios, we have 1 bedrooms, and we have larger 2 bedrooms. A lot of our apartments do have really nice views. And then we used to have model studios that you can go in and look around and see how it's positioned. But now when we need to, we use residents have volunteered their places so that they can look at the way that other people's furnish their apartments and get a good idea that way as well.
So again, if people wanted to make an appointment to see you, what number would they call?
They would call 760-607-5200.
So Mary Kay, I want to thank you very much for joining us this morning on our Joslyn Interview Friday. Anything that you would like to add that I may have forgotten to ask?
I don't think so. It was so nice to talk to you, Jack, and I hope to see you soon.
Very nice talking with you. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. And thank you for joining Joslyn Center Interview Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.